Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Tammy Talks here. Let's talk Married at First Sight, Season 15, Episode 7, Real Life Reckoning. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns of various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So, if you enjoy that type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, thumbsing up the video, hop into the comment section. Let's talk about it, alright? So, a lot of y'all watching, y'all not subscribed yet. Got a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But let's talk Ben and Morgan really quick. I don't have a lot of notes for them, just because y'all know how I feel about this couple. They just here. So Ben and Morgan are talking about like what's it going to be like when they start living together, right? Ben wants her to start doing her laundry before 4 p.m., which starts the peak hours for electricity. So Ben is under the assumption, and he lives his life under the standard of between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. That's when they kind of upcharge you for energy. That's when the average person is home. So he wants everything unplugged, to lights off, all that stuff during those hours to help save money. So Morgan said that she will compromise and do her laundry before 4 p.m. Not a problem for her. But he wants her to unplug everything. So he wants her to like unplug the air fryer. It should never be plugged up if you're not using it anyways. Mine is never plugged up if I'm not using it. I feel like my only appliance that is plugged up when I'm not using is my Keurig, because I just never unplug it. But like, why would your air fryer be plugged up? That's a fire waiting to happen. That's a fire. So he then tells her he wants like the video game to be unplugged, and she was looking like he was like, "Oh, because you're gonna be playing it." Okay, never mind then. Like you can tell, Ben seems scared of Morgan. He seems very scared of Morgan. He seems like intimidated by her. So he also doesn't want any lights on until 6. He said because we're in San Diego, so it's bright outside until 6. So she's like, fine, I'll compromise. She wants to go get in the shower. He's turning off all the lights. Y'all not even paying electricity there. But he wants all the lights to be turned off. And she's like, no, I'm not showering in the dark. So we get to Morgan's house and he makes a comment about her espresso machine and how thick the wire is and how it looks like it just sucks up a lot of electricity. And she said, I'm not budging on this. Okay, this is coming. Not only is it coming, but I'll be using it. Ben, baby, if you got an issue with that, just have Morgan pay the We Energy bill, and you can cover a different bill all on your own. That's how y'all solve that. He then starts asking about her cat. And she's like, oh, she's, kind of shy. So, she'll come out, when she's ready, like most cats do. Cats don't just, run up to you like a dog will. So he was like, so where's like the litter box? Where do they go to the bathroom? Are they on the bathroom schedule like we are? How do they pee? Are they just gonna pee on my clothes? Is it gonna do this? And it's like, man, you ain't what's going on, baby? What's going on? What's going on? You don't have to have had an actual cat to know that cats use a litter box, right? Cats are self-sufficient for the most part. Cats are going to go use the bathroom when they want to. Cats are going to go to sleep when they want to. You don't have to walk a cat. You don't have to do nothing extra with that cat. And it's a little odd and kind of like annoying that Ben was even doing all of that, because like you just talking because you got lips at this point. But it bothered me. Like, why are you asking how many times a day does the cat pee? Why do you think that the cat wouldn't use the litter box? Don't cats like do like if y'all got cats? Do y'all train cats? I've never had a cat. I never will have a cat. My brother's allergic. My mom's allergic. I don't trust cats, so it's not something that I, me myself, ain't gonna partake in. But I just found it kind of weird that he was acting like he ain't never like heard of a cat before. Be quiet, Ben. Go to bed. That's what you can do. Go take a little nap. So Pastor Cal comes over and they are he asks them, what does marriage look like for each of you? They bring up the nursing incident and how Ben told Justin. Justin then told Alexis that she wasn't a nurse. So Pastor Cal was like, "But you're a registered nurse, right?" And she was like, "I am." So in the comments, like this has been like a huge discussion, not just on my channel, but like I've been reading the comments from all the other YouTubers that I watch, and it seems like different states have different requirements. But I know for an absolute fact, you do not have to have a BSN to be a nurse. Okay, Morgan is a registered nurse. Morgan does not have her bachelor's degree. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Morgan should not have lied about that though. If you don't have your degree, you don't lie about it. I just kind of feel like don't lie about something that can easily be fact checked. Because what are you gonna do when that like comes back on you? Like but before I just graduated in May, I would have never lied about having a degree. I tell you loud and proud now I got a degree. But I would have never thought to lie about it. I made sure when I had my resume and all that type of stuff that the reason that the end date is just the date I stopped going. That's not a degree. You don't lie about something that can be fact checked, right? So that was that was Morgan's fault in general, off rip, no discussion about that one. But Ben did overreact. And I feel like to me, the fact that Pastor Cal just so, cavalierly was like, oh yeah, he overreacted, it's fine. Like, it's not fine. He broke her trust. Because one, you told me you were cool with something, you really weren't. So then for you to turn around and go tell a bunch of other people, that shit is foul. That's whack. And I just kind of feel like Pastor Cal gives too many passes for a lot of things that he normally knows good and goddamn well that he wouldn't give a pass for under any other circumstance. Morgan points out that, they made a promise to not talk about family or finances while they were on the honeymoon. They wanted to just kind of hang out, enjoy each other, get to know each other, or that type of stuff. What did Ben do? They had a conversation about, like, they sat down and he started asking her about family and finances, initially. And Ben was just sitting there looking stupid because it was kind of like, oh, she's calling me out on my shit. So Ben, he takes ownership, he takes accountability, he apologizes for being judgmental. But what I think is going to be a big point of contention is that Ben has such a close relationship with his mom, I guess seemingly with his father, with his family. The fact that she does not have one, Ben doesn't seem like he's going to be willing to try to understand what that how that would have happened, but he's not going to be very empathetic towards her situation. So Morgan then talks about how hard it is for her to trust people. But she doesn't want to talk about what happened. She just kind of talks about how, she would try with her father and he would, he was supposed to show up for her in a way and he wouldn't. And it became a thing. She gave him an ultimatum. He was not able to fulfill that ultimatum. That would benefit him and what she wanted. So she has no communication with him whatsoever. And so she has trust issues. And the fact that Ben broke her trust very, 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 very early on, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest. So Ben said he's going to try to win her back. And she kind of points out that she doesn't trust him with her body when she can't just trust him just in general yet. And I think that's a good point. Because, Pastor Cal's going to get to, are you fucking? Because that's all he ever wants to know. But I think that's a valid point. We're not going to just get into cuddling and doing all this extra stuff. I still can't trust you. You know what I mean? Like, we're still not here. So we're not gonna open them up. You know what I mean? And that's like, that falls on Ben. People are saying that Morgan was being too hard on him because she lied, whether she lied or not. If I tell you something in confidence, it's not for you to go off and tell somebody else, because that's how the telephone effect starts. Especially when you overreacted to something and now you don't went out and spread a rumor. Because Ben told Justin that she probably didn't have her degree, that she was lying about that. That she's not, I mean, that she's not a nurse. If Justin told Alexis, and then Alexis tells Stasha, and then Stasha, you see what I'm saying? So, like, it's a trickle down effect. It was unnecessary. Unnecessary. So, like I said, I truly don't care about them. This is a couple that I just do not care about. You can't make me care about them. They're boring, and I think it's because Ben is doing too much with the being cheap and with being a mama's boy, and then Morgan just wants to remind us that she's the epitome of the she can do it poster. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one.